Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Okay, let's get started. It's this time we got bonds called the Haunted Support. Pretty cool. But I'm still waiting for PK or player killer in Japanese in Castle Dark Illusions and stuff. We'll see, they do it maybe next year, but anyways. Hi. Okay. Let's see. Reveal set. Discard. Condition cards. Okay. Age effect hospital. Strings. Reveal card. Okay. Take a graveyard. Okay. Valley, very nice. Can be activated this turn. Discard one card. Okay, seems to be fine, but we'll test it in a bit, of course. And then if this is special summoned, delay. Oops, sorry, I hit the mic. Sorry, that was loud. Apologies. Okay, special success. What does it do? Special abilities or deck, and then some kind of restriction. Okay. Yeah, room, zombie. It's a level 6 zombie, except 1950. Okay, special from the deck. Okay. This isn't wrong per se, but I'm just gonna change it a little bit. We don't this. Oops. Restriction. You can also summon from the hand or graveyard, except zombies. Okay, so you cannot summon anything that's in the hand or graveyard, and it's not a zombie. He should be back now. Let's see. Right, so yeah, we're back. So where was I? Yeah, the restriction. It's a bit more precise to do this, but doesn't really matter. But okay. It's against Hando Greya, except okay. 3, 2. Okay, alright, so let's test it. Reveal, set call, discard, let's say himself. And then level 6 zombie. Okay, so we cannot summon these, but we should be able to summon from the graveyard the zombies, I mean. 6, okay. Alright. Real. Set. Okay, come back to this turn. Which we will, just to get the other effect as well. Okay. Okay. Okay, then we're under the restrictions, so cannot special summon these. But we can summon the zombies just fine. Okay. Okay, all good. Army of the Hunted. If you control call, this guy's gonna handle Grey as pass on this card. He sends the dead, I gonna call you guys it. Okay. Can only use each effect per turn. Set, very nice. Okay. There's a face-up called the Horn on your field. Special summon this card. Okay, that's pretty standard. Found the graveyard. And then this got sent. Okay, target. One called the Haunted in your graveyard. Okay. 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 I mean, it looks good. Okay, so we want to control call the Haunted. So we need to use it to summon something else. Okay. And then if we dark hole, yeah, with dark holes they all go to graveyard and this should trigger. Okay. Oops. He also needs to. Okay, and then we'll go, he triggers, target. Okay. You control special. Oh, and then the idea is, let's see. I use it on this guy, and now I can revive this guy from the graveyard. That's nice. And then every time, let's say you do like see summon or whatever, you send the Slayer or whatever to the graveyard, and whenever he goes back, he sets the back end. Yeah, whenever he goes to the graveyard, you set it call the Haunted revives something else, and then he revives himself because you have called Haunted, and then rinse and repeat, I guess. Okay. Okay, also done. These monsters are pretty simple if I remember correctly, so discard. Other one call was better than mentions it. This guy's pass summoned. Take one attack position once your opponent controls. Okay. Let's see. So special summon. We could just do it in pendulums, whatever. Or Master Reborn, what the fuck am I talking about? Master Reborn with this card here and the Master. Okay, just here. Don't need these for now. Time on attack position. Okay, just need an opponent to target monster. Also call the Honkin back here, of course. Makes way more sense, actually. Okay, gated. Should also cannot attack and cannot be used as material. Oops. Yeah, negate. Okay. Cannot attack, cannot material. Oops. Accidentally double clicked. Okay, let's see. ID. You can only use this effect much done. Okay. Hand search, ignition. Is called the haunted, or is spell trap list called the haunted? Disable the hand. Okay. Location deck. Okay. Best effects in I. This guy's by summon, target attack position monster. What do we have here? Attack position. Master the opponent controls. Naeem scripted this and he asks, do you need to be able to apply all the parts first? Just one. Effects any gate cannot. Yeah, just one should be fine. So face up attack position. And it doesn't have a counter attack effect. Or you can negate it, or still be material, which is this custom function. It doesn't already have the flag, which I assume is being registered on resolution. Yep. So that if you target a monster, then next time you cannot target the same monster because you already applied the effect to it. Okay. What does this do? Some types. Okay, so for each sum type, fusion single exists link. If it can be material, true. Okay, so if it goes through all of them and none of them is true, then it means the monster already cannot be used as material for that type of all types. So, okay, makes sense. Just put this down here. Okay, and then on res, I face a monster can attack. Please be face up. Let's put this here. Come on to attack. Effects are negated. Can be used as material. Okay. me move the hint here. And then this could be a clone of one. Very similar. Single, count disable. So it's different. Reset is the same. And then this also has the value. Maybe I move base here, but have you ever done speedruns for Metroid? Yes. Hello, Sam. Hello, Sam. Yes, that's me. Same person. It's a fun coincidence. Hello, hello. How you doing? I'm doing fine. I should still have my baby uploaded in this channel, like in one of the first videos probably. Okay. Spell trap also. Attack position. Well, we already tested it, but let's try time. Okay. Yeah, so the idea is you can do that in response to someone, the opponent cannot use it. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Good luck at your appointment at work, I guess. Anyways, thanks. Okay, snake here done. Mammoth. If special summon, you control color a zombie, except Mammoth. Time while the field destroyed. And then zombie exceeds gains attack. Destroy target. There's something to target on the field. And there is a called a haunted or mastodon zombie. Notice code ID, nice. Okay. On your field, target something, destroy it. Okay. Just gonna change the name of the belter. Okay. Zombie exceeds, has this guy's material. Gains this effect. Zombie exceeds against that attack. Okay. Nah, it's like this one basically, but only attack, I guess. I mean, the condition is different, of course, but. Okay, so we summon it with Call of the Haunted, so it triggers immediately. Pop a card, and then we will put it on Xyz. It's we just decided to crash for some reason. Okay, yeah, so let's try if this works. I think. Oh, we'll see. Doesn't seem to be working. Let's make it build, and we're gonna test that. We're gonna check that. It was itself that was activated. Oh. Set the range. Yeah. Let's see, did not. Let's debug. Maybe because it's sort of face down. I need the flag. Yeah, it's not printing anything. Let's see. Still nothing. Am I forgetting something? Type. Okay, it does print now, so. So as an effect, this works. It's just. Oh wait, what? Oh yeah, it was false as well. Conditions false, yeah. Can I make it happen with its own activation somehow? Oh, you know what? I thought about something. Yeah. Way simpler if I do this, actually. We put a condition on this one that it's only while it's face down. So the moment it gets flipped up, it stops being face down, so the effects have been applied, but it's already been activated, so we don't care. At least it should. Why is this turn? I see, that's why. Yeah, the condition is false, but the effect is still applied on it, so shit. It doesn't work. Okay, I'll think about this later. Not sure. There should be a way, but I mean, I don't want to do a dual effect. It's kind of annoying. But might have to. Anyways, let's move on because we have 5 more cards. So he's done, right? I think so. Yeah, he's done. So now we'll go to the other axis, which I'm gonna script myself. Okay, we need this actually to rank up into it. But yeah, so rank 6 zombie XCs. So Infinity. Well, the regular materials I just do level 7s. Rank 6 zombie. Actually, I need I can't remember the syntax. Something like that. I think so. The rank 6 zombie and siege. I mean, it's already rank 6, but okay. Let's be thorough. And then this is for the once per turn. Okay. Then during your opponent's main phase, attach 2 materials or just 1. Blah blah. They want to position your opponent. Attach to this guy. So I mean that's also pretty similar to Infinity's. Although Infinity's script is a little outdated, but okay. Okay, first of all, description. It's a quick effect. Targets. Yes, it does. Let's just go to free chain. So once per turn. Okay, condition. Once main phase. Set cost, we can copy that from what's his name? Lars, the evolver. Let me see if I can find a more recent card that attaches. Yeah, this is the function I was looking for. So I am going to, and actually I'll just copy these. Okay, so what does it say again? We'll do the cost last. Take one attack position master your opponent controls or one master in the graveyard. Master zone or graveyard. One side. And this is gonna be the Xyz itself. So C can be material for the Xyz. It can be attached basically is what this checks. Okay. Okay. Touch it, do this guy. So this is related, the tag is related. Touch it. This does the opposite though. This attaches this card to it. So. Okay. Cost. Yes, I'm so pumped for this upload. You mean you're so pumpkin for this upload? Sorry. That was terrible. Right, so this is what we need. Well, not exactly, but the idea is the same. So then, let's see, we detach 2 normally, or just 1 if all of them are material. So the max is always 2, and under some conditions we can detach just 1. The condition being that all these cards material are Xyz masters. Okay, it's pretty similar actually. Yeah. Just gonna check. Is it Xyz monster maybe? It's probably gonna be fine. So if all of them are Xyz monsters, it returns 1, otherwise it returns 2. So the minimum becoming 1, maximum always being 2. Okay. Alright, so we summon this and then we put this on top. Then the opponent's main phase we start attaching stuff. Don't need these. Typo. This shouldn't be lag, I think. Or should be. Flag growth, okay. Okay. Rank-up works just fine. Okay. Now opponent's main phase. Oh, I should add some timings as well. So I have to detach 2. So the first time, I guess you will detach these 2. Boom, okay. Let's put something in the graveyard. And let's put something in defense position. Now I can do it just by... Oh, wait a minute. Actually, this attaches that, so it doesn't have to... Oh, they don't roll accident. I see. That's kind of annoying. Okay. Well, it's just a graveyard. Oh, needs to be a monster here. Got the monster check. So I'm gonna do this now, then the first. Okay, let's make it attach it an Xyz. So then it has 2 Xyz monsters attached. Okay, so detach 2. Attach that. Oh, yeah, we need to do that. We need to take care of the materials thing, I think, as well. Shoot. What's the parameter here? I forget exactly though. Where is infinity? Okay. Yeah, this. Oops. The default behavior is to also take the materials, so stuff like rank up magic or whatever work that way. Well, rather, since they work that way. Okay, Xyz. Still target. Very nice. And now I should be able to do it just by attaching one. Now you could also detach two if you wanted, obviously. But yeah, the point is to detach one. Okay, masters only. Okay. Main phase. Ectoplasmic master. Actually, technically, it doesn't need to be face apple though. You know, that support is not a thing anymore. But okay. I must say, attach this card. Okay. Split time. Okay. And with that, we're done with the monsters. So we have the field spell, these two, and the trap. I'm going to be scripting the last three. Okay. What this do? When it's activated, set up to 3 Call the Haunted from your deck and the graveyard. If you do, you can spell some except zombies or monsters from the graveyard. Okay. After then you activate Call, master your opponent controls, send to the graveyard. Okay. Let's see. I should have category set. Just grave. Chaining delay. Get okay. Zone. Soft one split down. If you activate Call the Haunted. Oops. Okay. Target almost the controls. Don't do this anymore. Okay. So this effect should be fine. Let's see the activation. Set up to 3 Call the Haunted from your deck and or graveyard. And some kind of restriction. We don't need this. The core handles it. Okay, so Call the Haunted settable. Deck of grave. We need. Okay, and then minimum between 3 and the number of zones we have. This is not needed because this already checks for at least one zone. So if we have something to set, and the player says yes, we select up to the maximum that we can, and then if we do that until the end of your opponent's turn, you cannot spell summon except zombies or from the graveyard. Like it. We're also missing the description. So we cannot summon race except zombie, or it's not in the grid. Wait, no. No, wait, that's not quite right. Be back. Should be back earlier. Right. Okay. Alright, so let's continue. Right, I was fixing this thing. Yeah, this should be end. So you can summon anything that's not a zombie and it is not in the grid. So we set a bunch of color haunted. We got the restriction. Let's see. Okay, very nice. So I can special summon this, but I should be able to summon this from the graveyard again. Until the end of your opponent's turn, yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's check the zones a bit, but should be okay. Seems to be fine. Deck Endogria, did I check that? Yeah, like rally. Okay. You could have one deck on Endogria. It's kind of interesting. Okay, except zombies. Should be able to summon this from the hunt. Allowing to use Cold Hunt first. Okay, nice. Alright, so that spell is also done so. Okay, so now we have these. Okay, so I'm gonna be skipping these three. Okay. Activate those effects. If you control masters, search something. I also call it for colonies this one, yeah. Okay, lightning storm. Just gonna be the base. Category is gonna be different depending on what we do. One activation. Okay. Okay, and then here we're gonna do the activation checks and stuff. Do effects. Okay. So, first effect. Condition is we control masses and there's something to search. So, is 0 and is existing. I'm just gonna copy performing. Level 6 zombie or uncallable gun. So let's call it forgotten. And it's a level 6. Okay, so level 6 zombie. Or fill spell, able to hunt. Okay. And then the, let's see, here. Category is gonna be search. And okay, and then the other one is zombies you control gain 400 attack, then you can draw it's optional. Okay, so we just need to have any face up zombie basically. And then the category here is gonna be attack change. So let's draw. And this is possible because it's optional. Okay. Right, and then we copy the resolution for any search effect. Okay, so search part is done. And then zombies you control gain attack. Then you can draw, so there needs to be some zombies to draw, otherwise you don't do anything. Okay. Then you can draw cards equal to the number of color hunter you control. So, let's see. Get much count this time. Number of face up. haunted we control. This code. Okay. And then if that's not 0 and the player can draw, let's see, short upgrade. The player says yes because it's optional. And we break, we draw. It says then, so we gotta break. Yeah, okay. Okay. I think. Okay, so if we control no monsters, we can search all these two. And then we have a zombie. We boost the attack of it, and then we can draw a call haunted. We'll check that afterwards. Let's see. Okay. Interestingly, you can never do both effects at the same time because you need to control no monsters or control zombies. So. Okay. Then call what's haunted. Although no, I'm just gonna do it with this guy then. I want to try multiples, so okay, I think. I somehow managed to do this bug again. He's probably not watching, but if I remember, I'll tell him later. So yeah, what was the I forgot what I was doing. Okay, so now we should draw 2 if we want to. Okay. Nice. Add one zombie control. Okay. Okay, next up is this weird thing. Your opponent activates stuff. Well, it changes effects, right? Like it's normal quick play or a master effect. Okay, so we need something that changes effects. So like the more recent Grapha, maybe. Close enough. Of course, we need to change stuff a bit, but activates normal or quick play spell or effect or monster effect. So it's the opponent. It's a monster effect. It doesn't need to be a card activation, it could be an effect activation. And it's a normal spell. Or a quick play spell, I guess. Okay. While you control a zombie and call it haunted. So control. Okay. Accepting damage step. Okay, that's don't need to do anything there. And then here, effect type activate, chaining. You can only activate one. Okay, your opponent tosses a coin. So we need something. Base. I guess he should have category coin. Actually, it also needs this. Yeah, punch. Okay, so because it's reliant on the coin toss, I'm guessing we don't need to check that either of these is true. Usually that's how it works. Or maybe one of them needs to be true, like this. Guess that makes sense. Okay, so we need to check that either we have something to banish, because when it says your opponent, it means us, or the opponent can banish all of them, something like that. Suppose just do this. Okay. And then on res. Okay, the Pontos coin. Okay, and then the operation change thing is the standard change thing, but based on the result of the coin, we need to change to a different one. In both cases, the target color is going to be this. That's fine. Okay. And here's where I'll put these. Alright, so your opponent must banish one monster control. So Grafa says your opponent discards one card, so your opponent being us. But it's seen from the perspective of the player that activate the effect, so that's why that's 1 minus TP. So, hint. Hint selection, highlight. And I need something that banishes. Now, since it says your opponent must banish, probably it's gonna be based on a rule, right? Also, we probably need to set the Risen player as well. Okay, we got target, position, reason, player, reason, player. Okay. Okay. And then for this one, so it's simpler actually. Okay. I think it's okay. Let's see. Okay, so I need to control zombie and call the haunted. Well, he does that. That's fine. And then the point use a normal spell or quick play spell or master effect and the little stuff that to do, that's fine. Watch out the old man, quick play, upstart, normal spell, master effect. Okay, they toss a coin and either I banish one monster or the point banishes all their monsters, depending on the result. Okay, let's see. Okay, there's an then missing. Oh, yes, of course. So let's say normal spell, heads. So that was the first thing. Oh, Slayer is missing here. Sorry. Hopefully we get a bit lucky with the, the coin tosses, so I don't have to repeat this a bunch of times. Okay, so this works. Oh wait, I forgot to set it. Fucking hell. Okay, chain. Okay, let's see. Heads, so I banish one master I control. Okay. Okay. And now we wanted to land on tails, although I could. Fuck it, let's hack it. Just for testing purposes. Right, it's probably fine. I mean, it seems fine. Okay. I have to say though, the condition for this is like there's too many conditions to activate this for something that's not even guaranteed to work. But okay, whatever. Okay, and we're down to the last card, which is a trap, which is pretty simple if I remember correctly. Control a zombie and call. Diamond must open controls in the graveyard. Control a zombie by escaping the graveyard. Diamond face up your control. Controls in the graveyard. Nice. You can target your call the hunt that's like sitting there. You can only use one 50 damage. Okay. So this is the combo. This. Okay, so the condition is actually the same as this basically. Once per turn. Okay. Target. Okay, so let's copy this to for the condition, or rather, this. Okay, so let's have face up zombie, my master zone, face up call the honey on my field. Okay. And then let's copy these for the actual removal. We're just gonna change this to be disable grave, and it has to be master deployment controls specifically. Exclude this. Okay. And then we just send it to the graveyard. They almost have control, send to grave. Okay. Straightforward. Oof. Okay, and then grave effect is like the scrap dragon thing. So zombie. So it's a quick effect. Again, targets free chain. It's in the graveyard. Condition this time is only a zombie, not called a haunted. Cost banish. Cost. Okay. Understand this. Okay, tag one face up card you control, face up by your opponent controls. Okay, it's pretty simple. Sub filter. Brave. Face up card you control. Okay, on field then. Okay. And for the activation check, there needs to be at least one on each field, so So there are 2 different controllers amongst those cards, basically, which translates to you have one, the opponent has one. Now, when selecting, we need to use select and select. So I need to select 2 with different controllers. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay, so we discard this is how we get both. For the first one, the opponent draws a monster, and then next turn we banish this. We take a face-up cards and okay. Target the face down as well. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then next time, because it's once per turn only. Sure. Okay, target one face up card you control, face up your opponent controls. So if I select this, I cannot select Call of Hunter anymore. If I select this, I can no longer select these. So, yeah. Okay, and with this, we should be finished. There are no other cards. I already worked on the 5 cards from the heroes pack. Like this one, the one revealed with this. I already worked on those off stream, so don't need to do anything there. So okay. Basically, controls. Set the graveyard. You can use. Okay. All right. So, let's see. All the hunted were finished. Maybe I'll polish this later. Maybe there's some stuff to like add some hint messages or something. Make it a bit more quality of life changes rather. Make some quality of life changes. Anyways. Okay, that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna either go at the cards now, I'm gonna take a small break to use the restroom and then add them, but it's gonna be shortly. So yeah, thanks for watching. Enjoyed. Take care. Bye bye.